It was early morning fog that would determine the outcome of the second day of competition. By 11 a.m. it had lifted sufficiently to race the dart. But without sufficient time to relocate to Queenstown, organisers made the call to remain in Glenorchy and run a repeat of the original 2 legs. It was probably a good call, judging by the time it took to extricate some of the boats from the river on the first leg. Watery graveyards popped up everywhere, and plenty were finding them. OK, we might expect Bricky to be in the thick of things. That would be Wayne Boys to anybody other than his friends. But even he didn't make it to the epicentre of carnage.
Yeah, I sort of ran out of talent earlier on, probably about the third turn I had to do, and yeah, we parked up, and yeah, probably should have kept the boat up and kept going, but yeah, thought I was going to get that far in the shit, I didn't do it, so. But anyway, it is what it is. We come back down so we didn't hold anyone up.
Mark Allen didn't make it much past Bricky. Both managed to get out and head back to Glenorchy for the final leg. But not before Craig Plunkett passed through, although not for long. Meantime, further upstream, race leader Roger Preston had already surrendered his lead 10 minutes earlier. Stew Fitzgerald didn't get stuck with everyone else. He was the only driver to take a hard left after Paradise Bridge. And on reflection admitted he could possibly have got right through at the top if he'd just been slightly to the right. He and Fraser Guys did make the top for the downstream start, but still, top marks for exploration into parts of the dart normally reserved for trampers. A blistering upstream run by Brandon Crowley didn't have the end result he'd been hoping for. A beer in hand, an ominous sign for an early exit.
Yeah, unfortunately we had a lot of fun. Didn't touch a thing at all going up and down. Somehow we're out for the afternoon. The intake's got a couple of splits in it just at the lead in there and around the grill tongue. So yeah, we don't want the grill falling out. That was a lot of fun. We got off on a couple of tracks we weren't expecting to. We had to drive our way out of a couple of things. So no, we're good. Me and George were in a lot better sync today.
Steve Rapsey's weekend also ended early. The delays with fog meant he bailed after the first 2 legs, but he was pleased with the weekend nonetheless, even with the odd shingle bar to navigate.
Everyone had their wee issues of jumping shingle bars and shelves, but yeah, a couple of clean, fast runs.
A few of the guys didn't have fast runs. Was it easy enough to get caught?
Very easy to get caught out. We drove past a few stuck boats, had a wee grin.
Mark Allen's weekend hadn't been a cakewalk, but he was really enjoying his river racing comeback, even if the results weren't what they once were. Despite warnings about the watery graveyard beyond where he stopped last time, he and Craig Moss found their way in for the final leg.
I don't think it was that pond, was it?
Oh dear.
Oh, we just came a bit hot into a left-hander and it was like, not going to make that.
Craig Robinson had been keeping his nose clean till the final downstream leg. Son Liam was handling the nav duties well for the first time in braided rivers, but they were lured into a spot they should have avoided.
Sort of the last tricky bit that
people had a lot of trouble with going up on the first leg, and we just got a little bit wrong and filled up the grill with stones, and their eyebrows not working, so Liam had to unstrap, and then I couldn't see. We got half going, then ran aground again, and then took quite a while to strap back up, and yeah, a bit of entertainment for the last run.
River racing's resident entertainer didn't disappoint either.
We just got some stones in the grill on the way up, and yeah, we struggled to get going again, but then when we got going, it was, yeah, we got a run to the top, and we had a good run on the way home.
Due to the day's start order, CX 185 Richie Foster found himself chasing down Craig Plunkett in FX, who attempted to make things easier to pass by running over a shingle shelf. It was a near thing, but Foster snuck through between boat and bank and powered on to the finish. Roger Preston might have won the day and weekend for the gas turbines, but it was the CX boat of Justin Hill that took top spot after near faultless driving over the 2 days. Well, we did admit to some tense moments earlier today.
Same place as a few of them got stuck. We sort of messed it up 3 times, but the last one we finally got it right. We nearly got stuck going up through it, so probably the worst moment I've had in a while.
And the best moment for the team might just have been Josh Hamilton bagging the coveted Dwayne Inslee Memorial Trophy for fastest navigator on the Dart River. Next, another CX entry, Andrew Scott. Maybe the sleeper in the pack, although based on the paint job, that's hardly the case. Consistently fast, clean driving over the last 2 days rewarded him with second outright.
I guess so. Lee probably lost a bit of time on the way up. He had a pretty tough start or something, so yeah, would have given us a bit of breathing room, I'd imagine. Yeah, should be cool. Here's hoping.
That reference alluded to Lee Harrison's slow start in the final leg when he sucked weed into the grill pre-start, using up valuable time he was counting on to put pressure on Andrew Scott.
Yeah, I didn't see the morning times, hopefully, but either way it's a good weekend. We got the boat on the trailer, and yeah, really happy with it. It kind of, yeah, feels like a good fit, I reckon, so happy days.
Now he had to worry about Riley Smith right behind him. For the record, Riley Smith was home 4th outright and 3rd in CX. Rob Donald had a cracker event too, and but for a moment on the final stage almost got through unscathed and unnoticed. We might have missed the big moment, Rob, but we got this one regardless. We're stoked you had such a good weekend. And we mustn't forget the Golden Homes entry of Michael McEwen, who picked up the trophy for most interaction with the patrol boat cruise. An accolade possibly shared with the returning racer Garth Campbell. The rest of the results can be found on our Facebook page or our riverracingnz.com website. That's it for the Otago Rivers race. Next stop, the Waitaki in just over a month. We'll catch you there.